Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It's February 10th. It's report day. That's going to be the primary focus. That's what guys are going to be watching here today. That is released at 11 o'clock. Now, we've had a little bit more quieter trade coming into this point. We do have corn right now down 2 cents. Beans are up about a penny. Wheat's down about 4 to 5. So corn and wheat breaking back a little bit. We are a little bit overbought in these markets. We've got to watch to see what happens here today. But here are the expectations. These are the things that we really have to pay attention to. Trade estimate for corn. They're looking for carryout numbers to be at 1.619. So back in January, they released a 1.63. So a slight decrease here as far as ending stocks on corn. Maybe a little bit friendly on this report. But what we've seen on these reports is that it better be friendly. We just rallied coming into this report, so be careful on that. It should be friendly today. Otherwise, we may end up seeing some profit taking and see this market end up backing off a little bit. As far as beans, kind of the same scenario. In February, they came out at 150 million carryout. We're right now, the average trade guess is looking for a 143. So a slight decline. So once again, maybe slightly friendly. But we've seen a very sharp move for beans. We've seen us get back to some good resistance levels on these charts technically. So we've got to be a little bit careful there as well that we better see a friendly report. Otherwise, we're probably going to see this market break back and give some of that back. Typically around these reports, a lot of producers selling. We may end up seeing that this morning ahead of that report. So keep that in mind here as we go throughout the session ahead of that 11 o'clock time frame. Now for wheat. Not a lot of changes in wheat. USDA came out in January at 608. They're expecting 603. So once again, much like corn, beans, wheat, looking for slightly friendly, smaller stocks. But we'll see where that takes us. Now, world ending stocks. They are looking for the average trade guess for beans to be a little bit higher. So maybe some more bearish numbers coming out of Brazil and Argentina. But for corn, they're looking for a slight decrease again globally. And very slight, though. So shouldn't be too much of a change here on the world picture. But certainly watch what's happening here domestically. That's probably going to give us the market move here today. Some of the outside markets, we've got gold that's up right now about $12. Silver's up 33 cents, so continuing their climb. The dollar right now retracing about 3 cents. Very quiet trade there. And then as far as cattle and hogs, fat cattle, we did have a 141 trade in Nebraska last week. That's about $5 lower. But through some of these major areas, Kansas, Texas, I didn't hear any trade out of those areas, so we'll see what happens here this week. And then in hogs, PED, we've had sharply, I guess these PED cases have increased sharply last week as far as what some of these findings had been putting out. So that back months for hogs probably will get supported with guys still buying the back months here. Nearby contracts are still going to remain probably steady as that February is trying to even out with the index. So keep that in mind as we move forth. Just give us a call. If you guys have any questions about this report, that is our primary focus today. We're here to help you out, but give us a call at 800-262-7538 or check us out on the web, allendale-inc.com. You guys have a great day today, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow morning. Take care.